Back again, last slide. So Lysander said, meet me just outside of Athens tomorrow, and from there we'll go to my aunt's and get married. So he's just waiting on Hermia's reply. And here is Hermia's reply. My good Lysander. Just skip to the bottom bit here. I'll go through the rest. Tomorrow truly will I meet with thee. So she agrees. She is going to go against her father's wishes and do a runner. But here's how she says how. I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow. Cupid was the god of desire and love, and it was rumoured, the Roman god of desire and love, and it was rumoured that he was a baby. You've seen the pictures. He was always presented as a baby, and it was rumoured that if he fired an arrow and the arrow hit you, then you fell in love. So he had the power to make people feel in love by his best arrow. So he fired arrows into people to make them fall in love. By the simplicity of Venus's doves. Cupid was the son of Venus. Venus was the goddess of love. And by the fire which burned the Carthage queen. The Carthage queen was Dido, an Egyptian queen, and she was due to be married to Ioneus, and he jilted her on the day of their wedding, and she burned herself. So these are all figures and symbols of love. So she's saying, I swear by the greatest kind of lovers, by the greatest love, that I will meet you. And just here she says, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. So she's kind of quite smart here. She says, I swear, and men have broken more promises than women have ever made. Whoops. Isn't that the truth? So yeah, on the right slide now. So basically she knows that men break their vows and that women are more reliable. Lysander says, keep a promise, love. Look, here comes Helena. So I give you my word, I will meet you there. Then Helena enters the scene. Helena, if you remember, is rumoured to have fallen in love with Demetrius, but is also a friend of Hermia and Lysander. So Hermia, Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away? So hello, Helena, how are you? And Helena, as it turns out, is very jealous of Hermia, because Hermia is beautiful, but also that Helena is in love with Demetrius, and Demetrius is in love with Hermia, and Hermia doesn't love Demetrius. So Helena is in love with somebody who's in love with Hermia that Hermia doesn't even want. Sound complicated? So Helena says, call you me fair. Are you calling me beautiful? That fair again and say. So I'm not beautiful. Demetrius loves you, you're fair. So you call me beautiful, but it's Demetrius that loves your beauty. Oh, happy fair. Oh, such beautiful. You have such beauty. And then she goes on to describe exactly, Helena goes on to describe exactly how beautiful Hermia is. There's no jealousy here. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green. So your tongue sweet air, your voice, your eyes are like stars. Firstly, your eyes are as beautiful as stars, and your voice is as sweet as the lark, which is a bird. So your voice is as sweet as bird song to a shepherd when the wheat is green. That metaphor goes on for a bit, doesn't it? Sickness is catching, so love is catching. And I would give anything to catch your. If love was catching like sickness, I'd give anything to catch your beauty. Oh, were favour so, yours would I catch. So I would love to catch your beauty. Fair Hermia, here I go. My ear should catch your voice, so I would love to have your voice. My eye, your eye. I wish my eyes are as beautiful as yours. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. I would love my voice to be as sweet and melodious as yours. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, so Demetrius has been made to fall in love with you. The rest I'd give to be to you, translated. So basically, she's just really she wishes that she had Hermia's beauty, and she wishes that Demetrius was in love with her rather than in love with Hermia. So she says, "I wish I'd have all of these things. I'd give up all of these things to be like you, except I wouldn't give up Demetrius. So, oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart." So, teach me about about your beauty, and teach me how it is that you made Demetrius fall in love with you. So, it's kind of the idea that making somebody fall in love with you is like between a trick and an art. And Hermia says, "I frown upon him, yet he loves me still." So I don't like him, but he loves me. And Helena says, "Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill." So, oh, if only my frowns, if only my smiles were as powerful as your frowns. So Hermia frowns at and treats Demetrius badly, and she's saying, "If only my smiles were as powerful as your frowns." Hermia says, "I give him curses, yet he gives me love. So I insult him, yet he loves me even more." And in reply, Helena says, "Oh, if only my prayers could move him to love me." So it's kind of a contrast here. Hermia is saying, no matter how much I discourage him, no matter how much I try and put him off, he loves me even more. And Helena is saying, oh, I go to great, I smile at him, I worship him, but he is not moved by me at all. So she's kind of in despair. Whatever Hermia does to put him off doesn't work, and whatever Helena is doing to get him interested doesn't work at all. Okay, 3 questions here, please. What is Hermia's reply to Lysander's plan? What does she say? Number 2, who is Helena? And number 3, how does Helena feel about Hermia? That's it. Send me your questions. And that's it from me. Have a fantastic summer holiday and maybe see you around. Cheery bye bye.